Woohoo! Hello everyone! My sparkles are on already. Happy Monday! Hello, hello! I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Everyone slept well. If you're playing Pokemon Sleep, I hope you went to Greengrass this week for the Halloween event. And welcome to the stream. Congratulations, Minty, on being first. Also, thank you, Lloyd Tupo? Illid Tupo for the follow right like 6 minutes ago, 1 minute before stream started. Much appreciated. You are now a certified forest creature. Today we will be finally doing the Jingliu story quest. And before that, I will be showing off my progress on how Jingliu and Blade and her whole team has been coming along. It's been going pretty well. Last week, the simulated universe is not what I meant to say. The Forgotten Hall. Normally, like I've been putting it off to the last day of the week. I think I just barely beat Forgotten Hall 7. Not sure, need more defensive units. My team can't tank hits. I need Japard or I need Fushuan, and I didn't get Fushuan, so... yeah. Unfortunately, the current state of affairs is one team has Luocha, the other team dies. I think if I get the Fire Trailblazer, it'll like built up finally, it will be fine because he just has so much durability, but I don't have him built up, so that's currently where we're at. Other than that, Jingliu and Blade both are doing more damage than ever before. I finally farmed some more new artifacts for Bladey, so he's able to deal actual damage, which is nice. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let me hop over to the scene. Haha. Yeah, so I am building the, what's her name? Lynx. However, although Lynx is great for Blade, like I need Lynx to be finished because I need her to be able to stay on Blade's team, so I don't have to put Luocha over there, because I need Luocha for Don Hung's team because I don't have enough sustain or a tank on that team. But here's what we're currently looking at. Nothing much has changed for Jingliu since you guys last saw her. Ever since I got her light cone to 80, which I hope it's at 80, and I hope I didn't like get it to 70 and forget. Yeah, I got her light cone to 80. Her traces, they're doing all right. But the big man here, Blade, we finally got him a new coat, and yeah, some of the rolls weren't the best. I mean, 59 attack means it hit attack at least 2 or 3 times, but the 7 speed is making up for it. The fact that it hits speed, I think it starts at speed +2 or so, I think means it hits speed 3 times, which makes this robe fantastic. Because the fact that he doesn't have speed boots, I still am hoping I'll get better boots. This is basically, I used everything I had on his boots, and we got nothing really helpful. No HP boots. We got some speed boots. Okay, these HP boots are all right, but I don't know. They aren't as good as his current ones with a 12% crit damage. The only way I'll trade these off is if I have HP percent, CDCR, speed, or main stat speed, ER. Yeah, these rolled really well, so it's gonna take a lot to swap them off. I rolled these, which kind of are nuts. Wait. Wait, are those better? No, they are just slightly worse, crit damage wise. And they... No, they're strictly better. I don't know why Lynx had those on. Yeah, those are better than his current boots for sure. I guess these haven't rolled to 15, so maybe these could still be better. Sure. I lose a bit of effect. You know, these are still fine on Lynx. Realistically, Lynx doesn't want 2-piece of this, 2-piece of that. She prefers the other one. But because I actually got a somewhat decent outgoing healing chest here, I decided I would just give it to Lynx because it's better than having the 2-piece bonus of the other set. So she has the healing amp from the chest, making her healing somewhat better. It's not optimal, but you know, she also has 62% crit damage. So, you know, in the off chance that she manages to crit a 5% crit. But yeah, so here's what Blade has. He's at 35 crit rate, 145 crit damage, 6,000 HP. I think I'd personally prefer it if he had an extra bit of crit rate, because then I want to be able to get to keep him in the threshold while swapping off this light cone, because I now have Arlen's light cone, which is strictly better for him because he's almost at all times going to be below half. But this, if I switch this off, I lose 30% crit rate, right? No, I lose 15% crit rate. Not that stacked. So with 15% crit rate, he has 50 plus 16. Yeah, he needs more crit rate. These are his current relics. Really good arms. These could be better. This could be a lot better. If it hits crit rate a bit more, it would be nice. The boots, as you know, crit damage and speed, and this speed and break effect. He kind of has a speed boot made up with his speed substats. Like 121 speed is a really good break point, and the fact that I hit that with substats is awesome. His orb definitely needs to be swapped up. The 11% HP is fantastic, but it doesn't have any crit rate. And the rope, I think, also needs to be switched up at some point. It has 6 speed substats, so it could be better. It could be a lot better. That's where we're currently at with Blade. Silverwolf has still been neglected. She's just kind of semi-built. She could use a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. And you know, Lynx is still a work in progress, but that's what we currently have. Hello, Dragon. I am not Pom Pom, but this is. Hello, Pom Pom. You can't get stage 10 3-star MOC. I can't get stage 7 because I don't have 2 tanks built, so, or two full healers. I think that should be what I do here. I need to go, and before anything, we have full resin, so let's go get Lynx up to 80. We need to go to Scale Gorge for this. But I can actually show you guys Blade's efficiency now that he has a 4-star crit damage chest piece. I'd love to just slap on a crit rate chest piece and call it a day, but he needs the crit damage. Farming artifacts is a nightmare. Oh, actually, before we start this, let me real quick run my assignments. Actually, hold on. I think we need to do this one because I'm running out of these. There we go. Just everyone has been from the Loufu lately, so I haven't been farming anything other than that. All right, daily check-ins. Also, I hope you guys did the event from what's her name? The Topaz web event where you got like, what is it, like 240 Stellar Jade? All right. I think this should be fine.
The moon shines on the truth.
There we go.
Time for a plan.
So presuming that she attacks the correct target, yep.
In lunar flame.
just a bit of damage, almost obliterates him instantly. And then Blade. Oh, Blade's able to outspeed Lynx now. This is fantastic. Because that means that now I don't have to worry about Lynx's auto battle consuming a skill point.
Time for a buzz.
The fight is set.
This is double speed.
Let's go. Blade will die here though. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so see, that's the reason why I need Lynx to be in 4-piece of the other set. The extra skill point she'll have will allow her to heal Blade.
Stop the bleeding.
I forgot Blade just kind of kills himself. Is stream lag or game lag? Oh no, is the stream lagging? No, not again. Hold on, let me open it up in another window and see. Some days, I don't know why it just decides to have the stream lag. Give me a moment. Let me unmute here. See if I can close anything in the background. It doesn't look like anything's lagging right now. Let me try and run around a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like the stream is lagging. Res Blade. Do I have to use a summoned unit? Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like the stream is lagging to me. But it also, the game isn't lagging, so I don't know. I don't know what's up with that.
I taste medicine here.
Well, hopefully if it was lagging, it's gonna stop.
To travel.
Oh yeah, let's see how much she heals now that I gave her the outgoing healing boost. That is not a lot. That is significantly very little.
The fight is set.
Commencing research.
Blade fodder. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
I see why I need Luocha on the team right now. Yeah, I really hope that... I actually didn't calculate how many of these I needed. I may already be done. One more. Okay, one more fight.
The moon shines on the truth.
Blade just constantly living at 1 HP.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
But yeah, if Lynx was able to be 4-piece of the other set, I'd have an extra skill point here to spend. And
This combat needs up to. This is double speed.
Blade would be able to get healed at the beginning. But also that would draw aggro to him, so... Of 4 people, the price. Oh, I got the Blade achievement for having him be hit at 1 HP. It's kind of poetic that I got of 4 people the price by hitting him with Jing Liu. That is kind of poetic. Okay, there. That's all I need to farm for her. Yeah, let me see. Omnisynthesize. Okay. We'll do that. Some squirming cores. Level 80. Can I top you off? I can't. That's fine. Up next, I need to farm for Pela, which is just that. Okay. Well, I'll get you to 78. And you need 6 of these. Can I make any? No. All right, let's go grab a couple of these to go get her last skill. Gonna run this twice. Should be fine.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
I trust auto battle. Surely auto battle won't do. Yeah, just 60,000 damage out of nowhere.
Savor it for me.
And then Blade can restore himself to half. It's just so much damage for free.
Well timed. Failed to
Blade has increased aggro, gets the heal.
This is double speed.
savor it for me.
Yeah, he's able to do just so much more damage now that he has better artifacts.
Time for a fun.
Okay, good. So this will trigger Blade's passive.
Failed to stand you.
Time for a fun.
So, my thoughts on if we're gonna speculate a bit, I hope that Loufu can provide something either really good. Game lag's a bit wild. Hold on, or a bit weird. Dragon, I'm watching the stream right now and there is not a single bit of lag on my end. That it could be something on your end, because unless does anyone else see it? Because I don't. Yeah, like the game sound isn't perfect.
In lunar flame.
Hold on, let me try and listen to that.
Blade of moonlight.
Your end approaches. Failed to stand you. Savor it for me. Well timed.
I guess I see like it might be like a split second delayed, the game audio. Like it's not substantial, but
Failed to stand you.
Time for a fun.
yeah, I see what you mean. Hold on, let me reduce the Star Rail audio like that. Because first of all, it is really loud, but or maybe a bit more like that. There we go. But yeah, other than it's only slightly delayed, it looks like, which is noticeable, but I think it may only just be because a lot is happening.
For me. Failed to stand you.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Yeah. What I was trying to say before, if Huohuo drops and she is able to provide
Time for a
some utility outside of just healing for my Luocha team, or if she's able to provide substantial healing, then I will be able to go and give sorry, I meant the Dan Heng team. I should be able to give Luocha over to Jing Liu's team without any consequences. Let me break some boxes for my daily. And take a salvage relic. I can do that. Let's get rid of those. Thank you. Perfect. Give me these XPs. And I need 3 more of these. I can easily make. There we go. Her continuous healing is a bit longer now. And now I guess, can I level her up again? No. All right, let's go and level her talent and her ulti. Okay. That's a bit better. It's not like a ton. I do not know what you mean by that, Dragon. Do you know where is Star Rail livestream? Are you talking about the what's it called? The live stream, the version release live stream thing? Because I think this version just dropped like last week. Yeah, we got 15 days, so we're probably not gonna see the next update live stream for about a week and a half at most, maybe 2. So we gotta wait, but a letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Zan show. We definitely clicked this before when doing March's quest. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are omitted, only with a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. The Star Rail special program. Yeah, so most likely the special program won't be happening until next week. Like end of next week at most likely. Because 15 days. I think it usually takes place on Thursday, so I'd say next Thursday most likely would be the Star Rail special program. However, keep in mind also the Genshin special program that was supposed to air did get put and indefinitely delayed indefinitely for now, and we don't know when that's happening unless they announced something. They just said we are postponing it, we're sorry. So hopefully that doesn't happen for Star Rail's side too. But if I don't know, it'll be 3. What will be 3? Both are on the 3rd of... Oh, they announced it already? Hold on, they said it'll be on the 3rd of November? Oh, I didn't know that at all. That's kind of hype. Thank you for letting me know. I was expecting it to not be in like a week, like be a week or so till. That's when Minty can go and explode because our Henty is going to be out. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are omitted. Yeah, let's open it. You unfold the letter and the ink immediately becomes visible. It is as if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. Honkai Impact is also at the 3rd? Oh, they're having... I wonder why they delayed everything till the 3rd. Interesting. I have learned of your return to your home, how you upended the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I am sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures.
upend the ancient sea and return to old ground. It's a letter for Dan Heng, but who is it from? I should ask the conductor.
You're around 30 pity right now, taking forever to get 5-star? Man. Clouds leave no trace. Alright, let's see what the conductor has to say. Hey, Pom Pom.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
Let's go, Pom Pom. There's a letter on the table.
Cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
Did someone sneak onto the express?
What? Don't scare Pom Pom like that.
Aww.
There are always strange things sneaking onto our train. Pom Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here.
I love Pom Pom. He's such a good little baby boy. Little baby, well, genderless rabbit. A baby guy. A little baby man. Tomorrow's your last event. Oh, you've almost finished the new planar whatever event? The simulated universe thing?
What does the letter say?
I haven't even started her. Here you go, Pom Pom.
Looks like an invitation. Who could it
Nice.
be? Does Dan Heng have any friends on the Loufu? If Pom Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled.
And also,
from
is your
there.
Topaz story finished? I have finished all of the Topaz story quest, all of Ethereum Wars. Well, I didn't finish the bonus part of Ethereum Wars. That is because I didn't need to. I beat the main story without it, so I'm gonna go and do that for like the bonus rewards later. Definitely not on stream, but because there's not much that happens there when you just go and do the like special thing that gives the relic material drops. But yeah, I did finish all that. I will say I forgot to do the Jingliu trial mission, which kind of sucks. I missed out on 20 Stellar Jade, but it's fine. I won't forget to do Topazes. Friends, Jing Yuan?
Unlikely. If the general sent the letter, he would have signed it.
Why don't you show Dan Heng the letter? You know where to find him.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know about the bear, right? I saw that on TikTok. Yeah, I think if I go... He should be sitting like right here. Either that or right near the other houses. Right? Should be around here somewhere. I'm definitely down to go take a stop to look at the bear. Wrong? Heck. Wrong way? Oh, is he over here? Like at the landing point? No. Okay, then he's probably over here. Yep. I knew it was one of the two. There he is! The little Arctic bear cub watches you with its head tilted, flapping its semicircular ears. Normally, wild animals aren't alert around unfamiliar things, but this little one doesn't seem to be bothered by your presence. Arf! Arf! The little bear cub calls out to you eagerly, flapping its short and round limbs, as if it's asking you for help. Who could reject an invitation from an adorable little Arctic bear cub? You start to approach. You gently pick up the little cub with both hands. It's lighter than you expected. A feeling of warmth spreads across your palms as your fingers are immersed in the soft area where its fat and fur overlap. The cub let out a joyous call. There's something laying underneath where the bear was sat. Maybe it's a present for you? The cub seems to be in a great mood. Maybe you could try befriending it. This is your strong suit. You took the grand prize at the Astro Express dad joke contest and you made up your mind. How should you greet an old snowman? Hello, Mr. Water. Dang, no reaction. This was clearly one of your proudest dad jokes. It seems that the Arctic bear is a species with high standards when it comes to dad jokes. This is a tough crowd. Wait, tell a joke about a ball. What kind of ball doesn't bounce? A snowball. Do you remember back to the space station. There's a lot of... I already did all the blue bubbles. Yes. What about iron balls or steel balls or osmium alloy balls? Terrible. This is not the kind of joke someone of your talent should be telling. Better luck next time. Why did the bear get fired? Because it always skipped work in the winter. Ah. You realize you told the worst joke ever. Clearly Arctic bears don't hibernate in the winter. Better luck next time. Okay. You pull a large hazelnut from your pocket. It looks delicious. Why did you have a hazelnut in your pocket? That's not important. It's already in your hand now. Toss it to the cub. The hazelnut soars through the air in a graceful arc. Ah, he's actually eating it! The cub cries out with happiness. If there was such a thing as friendship level, this would have scored you some great points. You cleared your throat. It's your time to shine. Oh no, your throat isn't feeling great today. Better take a lozenge. A refreshing mint flavor bursts from the back of your tongue, moistening your throat and vocal cords. That feels great. No wonder Welt's always gobbling sweets. Now you are ready. Dang, how did that lullaby start again? It's right on the tip of your tongue. An adult should know how to be flexible, so you give up the futile struggles. Just take out your phone and check. As you were wrapped up in all this, the little cub fell asleep. That's fine. You should save your wonderful singing voice for someone who really wants to hear it anyway. Oh, he's awake. You want another hazelnut? Bonk. Alright. The cub seems to have figured out your intentions. It shakes its head slightly as if to express reluctance. Aw. Do I just keep feeding him? I'm gonna keep feeding him. More hazelnuts. Okay. There. That's all the hazelnuts. Welcome free from ad jail. Yeah, the old weapon testing ground has another bubble. Ooh, okay, I could check that out real quick. Yeah, blue bubble. Probably near the arena, most likely. Oh. Hey, you over there. That was an uncivilized action. Come, we're gonna hand you in. And who are you? Can you not see this badge? I'm the IPC Vanguard of Civilization, the guardian of the people of this land. This is the venue for the International Tournament Festival, and I would not allow you to even kick a billboard, let alone smash a vessel. Your actions have destroyed the order of the venue and hindered the progress of the event, while also generating an extremely negative influence on the people's lives. Think about it. How much effort do you think it takes for volunteers to move these vessels into the venue every day? How much time will they spend cleaning up the mess you've made? In the name of the Civilization and the IPC, I will reprimand you. I want to roll a persuasion check. What persuasion? You think this can be something that can just be solved by wagging our tongues? You have a choice. You'll either pay a fine that will go towards local construction efforts, or you'll be locked up and confined as an example of negative behavior for others to learn from. This is robbery. I'm not paying. You won't listen to reason and you won't pay a fine. Looks like I'll have to teach you a real good lesson today. Wait, what the I actually have to fight him?
Trickier to crack.
Time
for a buzz.
Tedious.
Oh.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Here, focus blade.
Kill me.
Okay, hit here.
This combat needs up. This is
Do a defense drop. Okay, need to. Good job, Blade. Heal.
Stand down.
If you pay, you don't need to fight. I'm not gonna pay. I didn't do anything wrong. I just smashed a vessel.
In lunar flame. Blade of me.
All right, I have the performance points.
That paradise may be savor it for me.
Specimen sighted.
Bonk. All right, he's team building. There we go, and one blade finisher.
Commencing research.
Wait. Eh.
To travel.
Okay, hold on. Before anything goes south. Drugs. Very glad I chose to do that. Got him. I used my burst too early. Well, yes, but also using my burst in that scenario will get me quickly to my next enhanced stance. So although I would be able to go and deal more damage with my burst otherwise, I still think it's worth getting me into the stance for shorter battles. Dang it. If only I'd worked harder at the mecha battle training. You have such great power. Why would you use it to destroy order? Why would you not make a contribution to a good cause? You cannot even imagine the good things I have done. No evil act is insignificant, just as all kind acts are worthwhile. I cannot accept your principles. They're unacceptable. I'm gonna apply to return to our headquarters and undertake high-level combat studies. When I return, I'll be even stronger. You just wait. I'll protect the civilization of this planet. Don't try this at home. There's the bubble. This memory bubble suddenly appeared here, overflowing with iridescent light. You can't say why, but this one seems a little different from the others you've seen in the space station. As you approach the memory bubble, you feel a slight chill in the air. Two familiar figures surge into your mind. Who could have guessed? The final mystery player was Hook. Oh, I mean, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Was this all part of your plan too, Giovanni? Haha, how could it be? I much prefer the elation of an ending that has come about naturally over a choreographed drama. Although, Brother Sampo, as a fellow masked fool, I feel like you have never shared your own views of aesthetics. Why is that? Let me think how to explain without offending anyone. I'll put it this way. In our group, there are some who can't read the room. I won't mention them by name, of course. I just don't like communicating with people like that. It's so dull. Everyone has their own way of pursuing elation. Why must I waste my own energy sharing my sense of aesthetics with others? A joke with too heavy a tone can bring trouble. As this trouble builds, what was once funny becomes no longer fun. You understand what I mean, don't you? Ah, I understand. Now that you say it, that person seems to be heading to Penacony. Are you not planning to? Ha! If I could, I would never speak to her again. As the voices become faded, the memory bubble bursts and the light dissipates before your eyes. Perhaps this memory bubble was left out too long and has lost its vitality. Or perhaps whoever left it here feels that you've already seen what's important. The mysteries just seem to be piling up, but one phrase rings true. When talking to one who wears a mask, always keep your wits about you. So that is the official confirmation that Sampo is a masked fool. It was already speculated, but that's where the confirmation was. Thank you for showing that. I'm much appreciated. Oh. Look at this billboard. It's so charming. The design and composition is practically art. Oh, do you play Ethereum Wars as well? Why do you look so familiar? You were just watching me, weren't you? Was I? I was just looking at something over in your direction. Perhaps our eyes just happened to meet. Either way, as we've met here, that means we're both diehard fans of Ethereum Wars. Do you want to add each other as friends in game? All right. Really? I mean, very well. More friends can never be a bad thing, right? Here, this is my account. If you ever need anything, just contact me. Weird. The observation deck is probably the best spot in the venue. Here you can get awesome views, and the best part is, it's totally free. All right, well. I think I talked to everyone of value in the old weapons testing ground right now. I'm sure there's something to do at the Pillars of Creation, as I haven't really explored it too much, but not everyone. If you talk to the guy, you can get a free upgrade or something. Oh, I presume this guy? Probably Wilder, actually, if I'm gonna have to guess. Hey, Mr. Naruto, welcome to the International Tournament Festival. The tournament is over, though. However, you can use the terminal to edit your information and lineup and compete against players worldwide. Anything you need, just let me know. Okay. I was right the first time then. Hey, Barry. Oh, you're an Ethereum Wars player. Oh, well, you see, I am the Interastral Tournament Festival operator. I distribute player benefits here. Player benefits? That's right. The IPC asked me to work this stall and hand out gifts to players to promote Ethereum Wars and encourage players to come to the festival in person. When you complete the Victory Zone trials and defeat a championship contender, you'll receive a mastery marks that you can use to claim benefits here. What benefits are there? What benefits are there? What are they? Let me see. No way, they're actually pretty good. They're powerful Aether expansion ships as well as limited edition Aether Spirits. Are you telling me that I could have had more Aether Spirits during the event? I guess that makes sense. There won't be many people that can defeat championship contenders after all. Anyway, if you manage to get yourself some mastery marks, come to me for your benefits. I want to claim benefits. Let me see. You're actually qualified to claim this. I guess I haven't been standing around here all this time for nothing. Take this Aether expansion ship. Auto repair. Oh, that's kind of mid. I probably wouldn't use that. Another benefit. You're qualified to claim the second reward. Not bad, you're already a high tier player. Here's your reward. Huh. I mean, that's not a bad ship. Nope. Great. I'm gonna do that every single time. Oh, it's you. Are you here to claim benefits? Let me see. You're qualified to claim the third reward? Did you really only start playing this season? This is for you. I hope this Aether Spirit can help you defeat even more rivals. Ah, that's how you get the Shade Walkers. Ooh. Let me see what he does. Upon entering battle, receives Cinder Shroud, increases damage rolls by 50%. After attacking or being attacked, deals 50% of the user's attack as additional fire damage to the attack target. It cannot defeat the target. Then burns it for 2 turns, which will take 50% of its attack as fire damage at the start. So after 3 stacks, it loses 1 each time it receives an attack. And then you can get your stacks back with your skill. That's really strong. I want to claim benefits. Let me see. You're qualified to claim the final reward. I didn't expect to meet a player who would take away all the rewards today. This Aether Spirit is the final reward. Take it. Ice Boy? Let's go! A defense type Aether Spirit. Its skill can restore its own HP and it can take on massive amounts of damage. Also, I got an achievement for having all the Aether Spirits now. Nice! Thank you for telling me about this. Upon entering battle, receives Body of Frost. Damages by 30% after being attacked. Deals 50%. This damage cannot defeat the target, then restores HP. Deals ice damage equal to 200%. On base chance, has a 50% chance to freeze. When frozen, it cannot take action and takes damage equal to 100% of its attack. And then you replenish that. Deals 40% of his damage. And delays the target's action by 40%. Wow, the Everwinter Soldier seems nuts. Yes, now you can close your laptop. Okay, it is late for you. You should probably go and get some sleep, Dragon. Thank you for telling me about all this, though. Much appreciated. Now it's time to go and claim my silly little achievements. Use Jingliu to release any ally's HP to 1 in a single battle. Oh, I thought that was the... That was the Blade one. Obtain all Aether Spirits. Interact warmly with the bear. Be taught a lesson again due to breaking a vessel. And the bonus memory. Alright. Travel log. It's just planar infinity. All right. You know what? Before we do that, we have some phone messages to check. Hold on. How do we do this? We go here? Nope. Bailu and Hook have said a lot. All right. Noctua, I've made a huge discovery. Oh, please elaborate, oh miracle doctor. So, berry pheasant skewers are vegetarian. What's a berry pheasant skewer? I thought it's a meat skewer made from berry pheasant meat. But it was just a berry skewer called berry pheasant. Wow. I can finally eat it without remorse. Haha. Why do you say that? I like sweet things, but I can't have sweet meats. So no matter how alluring honey-colored caramel syrup covering the berry pheasant skewers looked, I didn't dare take a step closer. But the situation is different now. Look at all those mouth-watering colors. I can't take it. I'm getting hungry. I'm seeking out to buy some. Talk to you soon. You're back on your phone? Nice. Hey Noctua, didn't you say you were getting nightmares lately? I have a treatment plan for you. This is the prescription. Thank you, Miracle Doctor. You are my savior. I'm just doing my job. What? That's a lot of words. Breakfast, a bowl of puffer goat belly bliss soup, 2 pieces of hash browns, and a deep fried dough stick with 1 tail of grilled chicken drumstick meat. Lunch, half a caddy of fragrant white rice, a plate of Granny Shen's tofu, 2 tusk spear wraps, a large cup of Immortal's Delight. Dinner, a serving of General's grilled stone calf burger, a serving of 2 deep fried chicken wings, 2 tails of yellow boulder cheese fries. Save it and remember to take your medicine according to time. Isn't this just a meal plan? I'm the healer, or am I the healer or are you the healer? This is food therapy. I guarantee you'll be happy for an entire day post-treatment. And happy people just don't have nightmares. Congratulations, Dragon, on being first. Welcome, welcome. Noctua, I just want to ask, do you know any ways to grow taller? I'm not the one asking, okay? I'm asking for a patient. Is this patient perhaps yourself? Don't stick your nose in Healer Lady's affairs. I'm the one asking here. Just give me an answer. It's really important to go to bed and rise early. I tried this one as well. Does nothing for me. My daily schedule is so strict. I've grown a total of zilch. Seems like you've tried it all. Not really. The patient tried it. That patient tried it. Nothing worked. I understand. La 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 la. Ignoring you. All right, and now we have Hook. The Silverwolf light cone looks bad. Are you talking about her sig? Hold on, let me take a look at it before I continue with Hook's messages. It would be under databank. Light cones, nihility. You're talking incessant rain. Increase the wearer's effect hit rate when the wearer deals damage to an enemy that currently has 3 or more debuffs. Increase the wearer's crit rate by 12% after the wearer uses their basic skill or ultimate. 100% chance to implement Aether Code on a random target that does not have it, increasing their damage taken by 12% for 1 turn. Silverwolf's light cone is just like a slightly better version of what is it? Resolution Shines. Right. At E1, it's the exact same defense decrease. However, it also gives you effect hit rate. Also, the defense decrease is guaranteed. So it's a situational cone. It's definitely one of the best ones outside of, before the tutorial mission starts, which is hands down probably the best Nihility Light Cone for any debuffer, just because it's a free 40% effect hit rate increase with extra energy. But yeah, Silverwolf's Light Cone is going to be really solid on anyone who wants to land effects and deal damage. So it's a solid one for someone like Gwenifin would probably really like it. But of course, now that they dropped this, it's like Silverwolf signature light cone is only good on Silverwolf. I mean, Pela likes it too. It's still best in slot for Pela because it also applies a debuff. But yeah. All right, let's go see what Hook has to say. Noctua, save me! Where are you? I'm at home. This terrifying thing called homework is keeping me in my house. I can't go outside to adventure. Stop! Hook the Great! Wildfires everywhere outside. If I sneak out, Celia would definitely catch me. Why don't I help you with homework? If you finish early, then you can go play early. How does that sound? Whoa! Not bad for an honorary member. Let me know when you get here. I'll be waiting for you. As you command, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Honorary member, do you have any interesting books to recommend? Do you want to read? That's odd. What happened to you? What do you mean? Can't the boss of the moles want to read? So do you have any recommendations? Tale of the Winterlands? That book seems to be very popular in Belobog. Huh? What's that book about? Hook has never heard of it. It's a story of the protagonist's adventure outside of Belobog. In that case, it's better to venture out on my own. It's dangerous outside Belobog. Don't go anywhere, do you hear me? Oh no! Hook! Noctua, help! Do you have 5 million shield? Transfer them to me as soon as possible. Why do you need so much money? Daddy is kidnapped! I received a message from an unknown sender. He said if Hook didn't transfer him 5 million shield, Daddy would be in danger. It's most likely a scam. Why don't you ask for a message first, and ask if he's all right? Oh, I get it. You are certainly an honorary member. Daddy's back. I'm so glad he's alive. Thank you, honorary member. Me. Hook is precious. Hook is probably one of my favorite characters, which is why I'm so shocked it took so long to go and actually get a copy of her. It took the free event. I do kind of want to build Hook, but I know that she's not like amazing. Also, I'd need another destruction light cone. Let me actually level this up. Is this, I don't know what level I have this cone, but I need this thing leveled up. Okay. So what is this? A 20% increase at all times and a 40% increase below half, which is just so much better than this in general. Yeah, okay. I need to focus on getting Blade a new hat. Yeah, another new hat and a new orb that has crit rate. I mean, that orb is actually kind of nuts as is, so maybe just a new rope that has crit rate. Yeah, I'll lose a bit of speed, but it would be worth it to get crit rate on that. How much crit rate do I need? So I'm at 35 right now. I need to get to 70. So with this, it's 16, so that's 40, that's 51, which means I need 20% more crit rate. Holy crap, I need 20% more crit rate? And that's with all his crit rate traces. Maybe I would be better off just running a freaking... the hands are already good. Yeah, so I guess a new hat and a new rope, but I need like 10% crit rate on both of those. Yeah, because I need 70 and I have 16. It's like 50. Yeah, I have 51% crit rate. Oh man. It'll be fine. I'll be able to get Blade's crit rate up eventually. Do I go to the Loufu? No, I needed to go to the parlor car to talk to Dan Heng to begin the quest. We've spent an hour messing around already, so let's go and get into the real meat and potatoes of this. Hi, Bubbles! The charter tilts its head as if it's waiting for you to speak. We're friends forever, Bubbles. The charter seems touched by your affection. It seems very affectionate and obedient. Go, Piggy. The charter does not like this name at all. It is not a pig. Bubbles, charge! The charter does not listen to your command. Maybe it could not find a target, or maybe it's showing you some attitude. Oh, come on, let me go play with you now. Aw, the charter lets out a squeal of excitement, scrunching up its nose in response. It's very happy. The charter's nose is extremely sensitive. Something seems to be brewing. Oink! It's a gigantic sneeze. Thankfully, aether spirits do not have snot. There's a saying across the cosmos, one must never touch a trotter's butt, no matter how cute or small it is. The trotter is very displeased with what you have done. It deserves respect too. The trotter's talent for escape is reflected on every part of its body. You try to catch its dexterous ears, but your hand's just not fast enough. Did you hear that? That's an oink of victory. All right, you get another head pat. That's enough playing. Okay. Dan Heng? Oh, you're right there. Hello, bud.
What is it? Do you need something?
Someone's inviting you to return to old ground.
There's no signature, and it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Did the stream freeze for a moment? Okay, yeah, it did. My bad. He said, looks like I'm going to have to disappoint whoever sent this letter for a moment. I was trying to move myself over so I wasn't blocking as much text and my OBS froze up. Do you need any help?
Thanks, but I don't even know where to start. Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
Okay. The appearance of the letter makes you feel uneasy. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses in the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears, and another line of writing blurs due to the water stain. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting him leave first was a wise choice. I can't put him in danger again because of this. But if he didn't send the letter, then who did? Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jing Yuan about the Stellaron hunters.
Whoa. Team must include Jing Liu. All right. Hold on. Trial Jingliu. 3848 1757 6119. Oh. Wait. She's crazy fast, but I think mine is still better. Actually, Blade should be here. We go Blade, Jingliu. I forgot who the third member of my team was, actually. It's oh yeah, Defense Shred. Silver Wolf. And we can take Luocha. There we go. The deceased ancient Aeon who presided over the path of permanence. Ooh. Oh, there she is.
After all this time away from the Loufu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
He's like, I helped you and you beat me up.
Man would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
I've got my work cut out for me today.
Yeah, Chick's just like, great, everyone who beat me up's here.
Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
I do need to say, I have heard that this story, like, a very vocal minority online was roasting the story quest, saying like it broke some of the lore or something. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna play through it. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts. But we'll see what happens. If you have not yet played the story quest, also, then you get to experience this for the first time with me as well. I need to speak to the general about something.
I need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100 years' salary if they like.
That won't be necessary. The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I should be apologizing for any damage I caused myself.
You came at a bad time. The General is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Don Hung, do you recognize the person on the steps?
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar. Is she a guest of the General's?
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jingliu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Loufu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the General's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazon, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara.
Aww.
It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, She arrived on the Loufu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in. Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed. Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jing Liu during her last day on the Loufu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Xingzu suddenly stops talking. Like her, you perceive a chill settling in the air around you.
Lune, you're here. Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me? Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Dan Heng.
Dong Hung.
Master Dan Heng, she's asking for you specifically.
Be careful. Don't underestimate her.
How could I underestimate her? I am her.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the shackling prison. I thought Imbibiter Lune had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Loufu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
The life of Imbibiter Lune ended. I stand before you, a completely different person.
I understand. The sins of a past life should be forgiven after rebirth. Now you are a nameless, traveling across the galaxy. But can anyone really bid farewell to their past? If my guess is correct, the Preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibiter Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth and turned you into what you are now.
Do you also wish to restore the High Elder succession?
You also wish to restore the High Elder succession, just like the Preceptors.
I have no intention of meddling in such things. That is the business of the Videodora. I returned to the Loufu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins.
I do not believe her.
I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
In the meantime... Well, Yang, a senior member of the crew.
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragon's breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe.
Ooh. Hello, Annie. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. And you enjoy your time here.
But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. The destruction.
Lunchtime after the workout. You work at 2 though. Ooh. Well, the stream. You are in different time zones, so 2 is the time stream ends. So you'll be here for basically the rest of it then.
According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Loufu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Loufu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Merely a wanderer? You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone?
What were his actions?
I utter that tongue twister of a name.
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
Utter the tongue twister.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this
Give me Lucha lore.
Quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
It is pretty beautiful.
Will be the last view of the Loufu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the General. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
Whoa. Back at Divine Foresight.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist. Follow your guide, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Cienjo live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
Dang.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
What I fin? Looks like autoplay, since it seems like we're just going through a movie here.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Hung, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Hung. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Bai Hung. The name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
I only remember fragments. Oh.
She was one of Imbibitor Lunae's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to... Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us. The moon shines on the truth.
Oh yeah, and for those who haven't seen, when you use her skill, she takes off her blindfold, and that's what she looks like. And she freezes enemies. Say cheese.
Blade of moonlight. In the lunar flame. Blade fodder.
Stop being alive.
A blade, your end approaches.
Time for a buzz.
Break him for the slow. There we go.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Who goes there?
I mean, I don't need to fight these things. What? Oh, like this.
We've arrived. I'll ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after. I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but the General forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Bai
Hello, Hybrid. Welcome, welcome. Good morning.
That's right.
1:30 p.m.
Bai Hung was
Yeah.
the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting.
I mean, I woke up like 20 minutes before stream, panicked, managed to just barely eat my food in time, and then get here. Big EP, I stayed up too late.
I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines.
Instead of grinding through rank until you got to Ultra.
Very
Well,
few
nice job getting to Ultra.
starships she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff Killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Ooh. Before long, the assembly line started to operate.
The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man.
But I'm doing pretty good. I slept like a rock. Pokemon, it was a good sleep day in Pokemon Sleep. And now the Halloween event is up. So I luckily was able to get my Snorlax fed breakfast, and it crit, so popped off there. Wow, that was a fast Starscript creation.
Loufu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Bai Hung in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her. Imbibiter Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Don Feng fought in that battle.
Dun Feng, fight alongside you.
Yes, the High Elder was held in higher regard. The Cloud Knights became wary after learning of Don Feng's imminent arrival. General Teng Shao called for me to guarantee the safety of the troops. But Bai Hung didn't care about any of that. She believed that the High Elder was mortal and no different from the soldier next to her. You ran a fair share of errands for her when she was still around. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Bai Hung, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay. For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in, Imbibitor Lunay. You couldn't accept that Bai Heng was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
This, right. So, first of all, congratulations on being first hybrid. This is the part that I know a lot of people were confused about. Because in all of the lore, it sort of pointed to the fact that Dan Heng used his power to turn Blade immortal. And that's why Blade is extremely mad at him. Like, all the lore in the game has pointed to that up until this point. The fact that Blade was the one that Dan Heng used his dragon powers to turn immortal. But I saw in this lore, people, Jing Liu is about to say that no, it wasn't Blade that happened. It happened to Bai Heng, who... That now makes Blade just not make sense. Like, I mean, I don't know. I understand now why people were confused.
There is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lunay. Your answer is no longer important.
Yeah, there's been a lot of discourse about it. Maybe there will be some other lore, because right now a lot of people were saying it was like conflicting. Like, this story quest gave conflicting lore to what actually happened. Of course, maybe it'll be like we'll get more lore later on about what actually happened with Blade. But yeah, a lot of people were really upset about the fact that it feels like they were retconning lore like 2 patches away, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like, he's right here. Right in front of his salad.
Bai Heng, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
There it goes.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
This place is still a wreck.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
No, I think I remember. So, okay. So, I understand how the lore works. No, I was thinking of something, and I think I fell into the same trap that everyone else did, where they automatically assumed that Dan Heng did whatever to Blade to make him the way he is. He, I think, also did that. However, the lore, I think Minty mentioned this way before. Bailu is Bai Heng, is what happened. He transferred his power to like reincarnate her, I think, was the thing. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. It was something like that. The lore is weird. I would have to go research before I go and give like my full understanding of it all. But I think Bailu is a reincarnation of Bai Heng, which was, or Bai, whatever her name was, that Dan Heng, like, he used his dragon powers to give her a second life or something, which is against the law of the dragons of Vidyadhara.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
The Loufu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the Creation Furnace.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your leaving so soon.
Oh, she actually wants me to fight him.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit. Stand down.
When I move.
Like you never forgot.
I know.
An endless
Hello.
lifespan is just a
How are you
fleeting
doing,
thing.
Ray Stings? Oh, I used the wrong move. That's fine, everything's frozen.
You impede me.
Including the game, apparently. Not like it's secretive, that's true. Who is she? A mystery mouse Cthulhu to that you'll find out about later. And he goes, "Who is she? Imposter." Better no.
Come on already.
So no head. Sorry.
What took you so long this time?
Well, thank you for the follow, Ray Stings. You are now a certified forest creature. No! Do not behead her.
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lune. We have all the time in the world. The moonshine won't true.
I'm thinking about running. I presume I have to kill him. Yeah, wipe out the monsters ravaging the Artisanship Commission. Heck.
This spear still recognizes you as its
What's-
master. Imbibitor Lune. Do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Oh man, she pulled out the soup time. You want to do that one heart or something, but you only had enough for this random amount? Aw, heck. No, so it's soup time, I guess.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Oh, the dancing dinos. That's a good one.
All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
All right, gotta go. Okay, bye.
You can continue to convince yourself.
Have a good day.
You are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from
Very sus, truly.
Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lunay's.
Hey Rachel, how you doing? How are you today? Welcome, welcome. It's okay. I understand you were also up really late, so makes sense.
Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing.
I'm also doing pretty good.
Nature.
Kind of eepy, kind of hungry. I had to. My breakfast consisted of two slices of avocado toast, and let me tell you right now, I ate that so quickly that it did not fill me because I was eating it in the last 2 minutes before stream. You were sanding the legs of your desk? Yup.
Those are the words of the one who made the piercing. Do you remember?
Some sudden realization that you gotta work on some lore and mayhaps we'll write a fight. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, have a good one doing that. We love some good lore. Sammy, egg sandwich sounds like it'll go real hard. Might have that for lunch. Ooh. Yeah, that would be a good lunch, probably. Lure.
Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really.
Ooh, okay. In your dreams, you see a man with an indistinct face, standing arrogantly and irreverently in front of the gun rack where the cloud piercer is placed.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yingxing.
What did I realize? Well, saying desk with an A instead of an S just sounds like a weenie. That's what I realized.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training.
Sanding her down smooth. No! And it has to do with the character that people might lose their minds when they realize he's still alive because he perished in the prologue. Whoa! Love that. Hydrodynamic.
When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master.
Ying Xing, I'm pretty sure, is Blade. Sounds like Webkins when they ever you. Oh my gosh, it does. Hybrid is spilling, spoiling his story. He's a villain that is actually alive, who perished in the prologue.
Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission.
Villain
He
Arch.
was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Whoa.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
More like enemy to reality breaker. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what the emoji looks like to you. The baby symbol. Ash Ketchum? Who we talking about? Ash Ketchum?
Eavesdropping is a bad.
Oh my gosh, is that? Oh.
Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long.
Oh, I hear it.
If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
He became a long life species?
Transformed into a long life species?
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices.
Oh my
at
god.
these crossroads.
Yes.
As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Okay, so this doesn't actually break the lore as much as everyone was making it sound like. So the people who were complaining about this story were like, oh, Dan Heng didn't actually transform Blade into a long life species and root everything. But it actually does sound like in the end, Blade tried to help him and ended up sacrificing his life for his friend, and now he's gone insane because of that. And yeah, okay. You know, this isn't as bad as everyone was making it out to be. I forgot that you shouldn't trust Hoyoverse fandoms. They are crazy.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
He just like me for real. Are we talking about the little dinosaurs?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes.
The guy who went insane. Oh,
I gave him a different kind of freedom.
Heck.
I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
See, your soul lives in a shelf? You for real? Dang.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author.
Shelf.
Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it?
Did I say shelf? Oh my gosh.
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their Take me, for example.
Ah!
Take me, for example. Under the auspices
Sorry.
of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud
I'm so glad they
Knights
added this.
continue the hunt.
Because I am the
Their
accidental clicker.
sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
What am I doing?
I'm listening.
Oh. I'm doing things subconsciously.
Apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda.
Oh, was I? Boop. Boop.
And
Boop.
the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate.
those sure are words.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan. The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
He's here, bleed. In the meantime. Bailu!
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Hello, Bailu.
Dunhung, what a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
She's blindfolded because she is Mara struck, and when she does not have the blindfold on, she has bloodlust and tries to kill everything in her nearby vicinity immediately. So she does that to go and suppress it. Yeah, she's a psychopath, but we love her. She's basically cursed with bloodlust. She's here for a consultation.
She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
Mara so long life species in Honkai Star Rail are people who live for hundreds of years instead of, you know, just like a normal short life species where you live for around 100. However, the longer you stay alive, the like your memories get more and more corrupted, and eventually you forget who you are, and you just are taken over by like the pain of trying to remember everything. And that is what Mara is. It builds up over time, and eventually all long life species end up getting succumbing to Mara, and that is why they are currently trying to defeat the Yaoshi, the abundance, because if they do, they will no longer have the plague of long life species. Mara means ocean. Ooh, they're ocean struck. And they think that defeating Yaoshi will free them from the curse of Mara. That's the lore.
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past.
I didn't need to speak.
And riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe?
She explained it herself.
Lady?
Awesome.
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise.
The pizza rolls are here again. Oh no.
Here, the healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand.
That's a great Meowth emote. No, Hybrid means the advertisement.
Take a closer look.
I think the Totinos. Oh. Bailu is taking someone's pulse.
Your hand. It's freezing. Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
He's being convinced. You're right. There's no cure.
No cure.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core essence.
Yeah, dog of wisdom.
I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
She's a criminal. That's up to the Cloud Knights and the Ten Lords Commission.
Oh, talk about not judging a book by its cover. She looks so kind and elegant. How could she be a criminal? Not my concern.
She's just like, oh well.
I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here.
Yeah, she's basically Elsa.
You mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No. No trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Ah.
Well, that was our little walk. Now we're sprinting.
I can
He's as tall as a
smell
football.
herbs. It's around here. Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Oh, holy cow. Okay, we're actually chasing her.
The moon shines on the truth.
By the way, that's a monkey.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one! When did so many creatures start visiting the Alchemy Commission?
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady.
Yeah, he's about to get screenshot.
Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path.
Trickier to crack.
Okay. Cool. I'm not stacked. But at least I can force aggro onto Blade. Double doggo, yeah. Triple doggo.
Unnecessary.
Can I have fun this time? This combat needs up.
Alright, we will go and break his defenses. Woof. Let's go and get the heal. The dogs are now floating. Ow. Do I want to imprison him? Yeah, we'll imprison. Well, imprisoning him did nothing. Triple dog dare, yeah. Oh, well, she's gonna get hit in the face.
Try harder.
Ow. Screenshot.
All right, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long. Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Loufu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit, and yet I still have many unfulfilled wishes and plenty of unfinished business.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness.
Yup. We all relate.
Spirit. But the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Really?
Heck.
How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence. All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void.
I mean, if it works, probably not the healthiest thing to do, but if it's working for you, go girl. What should you have for lunch? Ooh, how about you have a sandwich, ham sandwich maybe? Annie's on the same page as me. I know you like your ham sammies. Oh, food. That's my classic answer. I love answering food when someone asks something like that, but it's not helpful normally. Maybe the void is better than just being weaponized hatred incarnate. I mean, probably, but...
For your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed.
Yeah, you've definitely told me that story.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description.
You don't know if you have ham? Oh no, turkey?
He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend.
I get what you just said. Oh, grilled cheese isn't too difficult. It's just American cheese and some bread. That's valid. Just stand up. Oh no. They're here.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
Oh no. Oh, is that where you were sanding your table?
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years.
Ooh, nice. Workshopping. Okay, how about instead, do you have any of those like frozen meals you could just shove in the microwave and eat? Like a Salisbury steak or something? Maybe some waffles? Pieces were covered in dust, so you rinsed them off and set them out to dry. Ooh, makes sense. You don't think so? No! You wish? Aw. Heck. Well, you definitely need to eat something with some substantial, like, nutritional value. Okay. Do you have any of those like little snack packs with like the cheese and crackers? Because you could do that, and then you could have soup. What did you just? Ew, health? No, you gotta have some health. You gotta have nutrition. That's how you can. You already took your drugs earlier. Well, okay, that's good. You took your drugs. That's important.
If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago.
No, sleep for lunch. Do not eat sleep.
We would gather here together
Oh, yeah, take your drugs, hybrid.
How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while
You
the
are.
world continues to turn.
Okay,
Some of us
don't
have
eat
been
sleep for
born,
lunch.
while others
Not the
are
correct
denied
answer.
Death.
Eat,
Some have
like,
become criminals,
have,
while
do you have any
others
canned
can no longer
canned food you could just
fulfill
open
their
and, like, throw into a
promises.
pot and heat up?
And in the end, our friendship is no more.
Make some rice. Have some rice and some soup. I don't know. Yeah. Like soup. That's a good one. Do you have like alphabet soup? I might be describing soup. Yeah. What kind of soups you got? What kind of soups are we debating? You did say soup. You put soup on my mind.
Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen, Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned
But you the bombastic side eye, exactly.
Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Blade coldly looks at you. Okay, but what if he looks at himself? Like a mirror. Sisu in the back, yeah. Well, is there anyone else lurking around? It's just us. It's just us.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jing Yuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-like reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others.
They are about. I'm one of them.
But in the end, whether it be you, the Cloud Knights or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter. We are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
Chips and dip sound real good. I might get myself some heckin' cheesy turtles. I might have some of those with my lunch. Do you have any little cheesy crackers? You could have some goldfish with your soup, Rachel. That's pretty good.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword.
Good job taking your drugs.
I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent.
Yes, I'm telling you to have a cracker. Just a little treat, a little thing as a treat. Hello, Hidden. Welcome, welcome.
Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Cutscene.
We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciancho lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling.
Had to slide up for that.
Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunay commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer, which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten. Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword.
Oh, that's Blade.
In the withered grave.
The bombastic side eye. Are you talking about her? This is Bailing, the one who died, the one who you have to go to work. All right, have a good rest of your day, Annie. Have a good day at work. Make sure you don't overexert yourself. No, next to her, this is Jing Liu, the blindfolded one. Bye, Annie. Yeah, we have Bailing, Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, Blade, and then Dan Heng. I think Blade's original name was Yinxing as well. I'm very bad at remembering it. Also, I feel like I'm a bit lower than I was before, so let me just scooch up a bit like this. There we go. Your mom was talking to you. That's completely understandable. You're good, you're good. Yeah, but basically these two committed an unforgivable sin trying to use the sacred dragon magic to resurrect Bai Ling. Jing Liu, the one here pouring out one for the homies. You can't really see it because it's behind the new follower. But this is Jing Liu, the one right here. Wait, can you see my mouse? You definitely can, but... Oh, there we go. This one here is Jing Liu. This is Bai Ling, Jing Yuan, Yinxing or Blade, and then Dan Heng. Yeah, so... Jing Liu pretty. Unfortunately, she's Bai Ling. Yeah, this one here is Bai Ling, the one that has perished. The one on the far right. But yeah, they tried resurrecting her, which didn't work, I don't think. And it... Yeah, this is her before she went bad. Before her eyes turned red, they were pink. Yeah, Elsa before she went bad, exactly. It's really the story of these five is very sad. Jing Yuan is the only one who still remains. You don't know what her eyes look like? Oh, you haven't seen. I took her blindfold off before.
Is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Wait, hold on. I think I somehow misled you. Yeah. No. No. So Jing Liu is alive, but she's corrupted by Mara. Blade, or him, is alive, but he's been corrupted by the Emanator's flesh. So he has to live forever, and all he wishes for is death. Dan Heng is... He was killed and reincarnated into a form where he no longer has any memories of his previous life. So in this form, he no longer exists. Jing Liu is the only one who's still as he was when everything happened. He still has all the memories, and he's still just vibing. Not happily, because he's surrounded by everyone he knows is dead or suffering. But he's there. But yeah. And he's alive again. No, Jing Liu is not the guy. Yeah, Jing Liu is Elsa. Shoot. The guy, this one, is Yinxing. Blade. Yeah, Yinxing Blade. if I accidentally called him Jing Liu, that is my bad. But yeah, this is Yinxing. You're learning so much while listening to FNAF songs? That's amazing. You said Blade isn't? Blade is... he's very... The only reason he's able to be somewhat sane is because Kafka has an ability to like control people's minds, and she is basically told, like, just by like talking to them, and she told him to suppress her. No? Okay, what'd I say? I'm listening. All the ones that are corrupted, yes. And then the normal one, correct. No. Oh, I understand. The normal guy. Did I? No, I meant the normal guy is. Yeah, his name is Jing Yuan, not to be confused with Jing Liu. They're both Jings. Jing Liu and Jing Yuan. Yuan is this guy. It's why I just call him Lion Man, because of that. He has a lion on his arm. Kinda. Yeah, so Jing Yuan is the normal guy. Jing Liu is Elsa. Yinxing is Blade. Yeah. Me and the homies getting corrupted together? Yeah, let's go. All right, well, no one else is talking to me, so. With our token neurodivergent friend, yeah, let's go.
Imbibitor Lune, what do you plan on doing next?
I haven't decided how I should confront all this. But
Neurotypical, yeah. That makes I was gonna say.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Loufu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance,
Niall Horan.
you and
Crawling inside your ear.
will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lune.
Oh yeah, but like what I was trying to say earlier, I don't think you were looking, but when you use her skill to make this ice field, she takes off her blindfold. So that's how you can see her face. And then you can do something like, nope, not in the quest apparently. All right, Blade, you first, buddy.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now, I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Yeah. Blade's story is really sad. He just wanted to help his friend be able to try and resurrect someone because they were really close, and he ended up getting corrupted and being unable to die, and now only just longs for death, or like for them both to like. Whoa, her hair physics in the shadow. Look at that. Her little hair, her ribbon. Shadows go hard. But yeah, very sad. Blade's a very sad character. He's cool though. I'm interested to see what they will do in the future.
Dan Heng, the general wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
He's just trying to protect you.
I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
I have to go.
Now.
Dot Hug's like, I cannot deal with that right now.
We'll be under happier circumstances.
Jing Yuan.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Should I be responsible for Don Feng's actions?
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth. Yeah,
I have to go.
it has been a long day for you, Don Heng.
What? Group chat. The Astral. He named his group chat the Astral Express family. Aww. Is everything okay, Don Hung? Noctu and I heard you received an anonymous letter and we were worried, so we came to check in on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Stellar Hunter Blade give you trouble again? Don't worry, I just stepped away a bit to catch up with some old friends. Whew, that's a relief then. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko said she'd make coffee. She made coffee for us. Bent but unbroken. All right, where's my Himiko? Where's the coffee at? Oh, this is definitely Himiko's room then. If the scent of coffee's coming out of it. Why you keyboard smash? What happened? Himiko, here for the coffee.
Something the matter?
Oh, guess not. All right, let's check.
The sights of yours are surprisingly pleasant. I've lived within the Divination Commission under the Delve's artificial sky for so long that I'd somewhat forgotten the magnificence of the real world.
I'm beginning to think the keyboard smash may have been because of my misspeak. The sights from this express are surprisingly present. I lived within the divination. I'm glad you like it.
More of such marvelous places and to gaze upon such views with my own eyes. The most grandiose, astounding, and extraordinary vistas are often found in perilous and distant lands. It's a pity that the Loufu cannot part from me for even a day.
I knew it. I knew it.
I must thank you for this. I can come here to have some peace and quiet when my work gets too busy. You are esteemed guests on the Xianzhou. I doubt any would dare to pull me away. Such a minute place, and yet such splendid scenery. Just splendid.
Oh, thank you for the stellar jade, Fushan. All right, let's go claim that achievement. Okay, let's claim some of this. I don't really have a desire to get Topaz. I already have 2 solid teams with the Jingliu Blade and the other. I just need to focus on healers. So I'm not too pressed to getting Topaz, even though, yes, it would make my Clara team better. It's not what I'm looking for at the current moment. The us part was the... Yeah, exactly. I did get that one. Topaz makes a lot of money in Simulated Universe. I can imagine. The only issue is I need to build Topaz, and I already have like an unbeatable team right here. It'll be even more unbeatable once I get Heckin' Pela, but you know, we're working on it. Yeah, this is the team I've been running. It's fine, it works. You go Remembrance and you win the game. Ice is OP. Ice is nice. Elsa goes hard. Give me Curio. This is gonna be a mistake. Taking this will be a mistake right now. I can't do that. I really do want the gossip, but I need to be able to.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, come on, wait. Dog, get over here. Dog. Come on, get in range. Perfect. There we go. Pela, yeah. The event contributes to your weeklies, by the way. Ooh. If I didn't need to farm, you didn't take the cheese. Unfortunately, the cheese, that cheese specifically, isn't the best. The other cheese goes nuts, though. I didn't need to ult here. If I get the blue cheese, I'll take it. Nope. Free freezing. Shields from freezing. None of that. Ice damage gets split. And give me my resonance. Perfect.
100% break.
150% break.
You took the bait.
I'll see you off. Your end approaches.
I hit this, and then Jingliu gets to act 3 times in a row. Give me more of that. Blue cheese has molded. Yeah, it also gives me extra buff, like massive buffs though, instead of just a small heal. Yep, enhance my blessings. Oh shoot, it also reduces their speed now, and now I get tons of energy. Heal. Interactive arts. All right. Give me a 2-star Blessing of the Hunt. When the character defeats an enemy, regens energy. Yes. Yes. Yeah, of course I remember that. I mean, that's actually very valid to say. You're glad I remembered it, because there's a very non-zero chance that I just wouldn't have. But yeah.
Trickier to crack. Time for a
I get to wind weakness, and we break.
Stand down.
And we do this, and we do this. Use my ult. Refund my ult.
In lunar flame.
You chose the wrong end.
The fight is set.
And then Blade finishes him.
A veil
I lied. Oh, never mind. There he goes. Dissociation. And fortune glue. Do I have any bonus things? I don't have any of them. All right. You got tortillas? Oh, quesadilla moment? Could this be a certified quesadilla moment? A cheese roll up? Oh, that's might as well be a quesadilla. And got some fruit gummy? Oh, let's go. That sounds hype. All right, give me this. I don't need a fruit of an alien tree. That sounds like a yummy meal.
Let's
well.
and see.
Guess I'll do this. Oh, okay. Reduces damage, regenerates energy, increases damage. Yep.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, let's go. It didn't break it. Kind of lazier, simpler. Ooh.
Tedious.
Yeah. Baby's first quesadilla.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
I will
There we go. Oh, more dissociation. Yes, please. And give me freeze resist reduction.
Let's wait and see.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, these are easy enemies.
Repay.
All right, hit this.
Stand down.
Hit you. All dissociated. Just like me for real.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You're not very hungry. That's fair.
You chose the
That explains why you declined the suggestion of
Your end approaches.
soup and crackers.
Can I have fun?
Blade fodder.
Opens third bag of gummies. Oh my gosh. What kind of gummies are they? I mean, I know you said food, but you know what I mean.
You took the bait.
Tedious.
I just need to get the talent that makes it so that when I use,
Lunar flame.
when you're already saying you just wanted a little snack. I see. I thought you said you wanted to eat. And I was like, I got you. You thought soup was too much? Oh, I didn't realize that. Foo it,
More
gummy.
enemies.
That doesn't count as her refunding her ulti. Oh, Blade got him. Oh, the Mott's animal gummies. Ooh, those are pretty good. Reduced enemy effect res. All right, give me another occurrence. He did, but not by that much. Ooh. Oh boy, I get to go punch. Aha. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I should have been happy with the 200. Just a little snicky snack, understandable.
The moon shines on the truth.
Yeah, we'll just hit him with that.
Repay.
Trickier to crack. Time for a fun.
Right? Imaginary weakness, not wind.
Double speed.
Well, that's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Cheese. Yes.
Your end approaches.
We love cheese in this household. No, you're not done being frozen yet, buddy.
Ready for death?
Failed to set you. Savor it for me.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Too little.
Ow. Ooh, get to do one of these. Ooh, a wind implant, nice.
I'll see you off.
Can I get the counter?
Unnecessary. Failed to set you.
All right, that's fun.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double.
Okay, this is gonna hurt, but I think I can kill him right here.
Eternal sleep. The
Dead return!
Nothing major.
Here stands the Silvermane God.
Yep. Freeze and then counter.
An allure flame. Blade of moonlight.
Let's go. Come on. Give me the meteorite. Nah, only got one. It's almost through already, right? That's what I was saying, like, probably, we have time for the story quest and, like, one other thing. Time be schmoovin'. It's almost government assigned nap time. Well, might as well do this if I get any more 1-star blessings.
Let's win.
Nope.
The moon shines on the truth.
Unite perchance? Oh, maybe. We can discuss that after stream. Because I definitely will need a time to get some food and whatnot. But yeah. Sure, Harper did yesterday's memory cast. Yes, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about it. I was able to finish up to floor 7 because I don't have another tank built. Oh, right, they come back to life.
I'll see you off.
Oh wow, they just all imploded.
A blade knows no mode of fight. Is set.
Ready for death?
I've been doing pretty good at making sure I do my memory of chaos. Ooh. I mean, I don't know if I want the 100% increased crit rate, actually. That's a really good one, but I should have taken it. Okay. Let's buff Blade's follow-up attack. I'm assuming he's talking about Memory of Chaos, which is the weekly, like, the hardest content at the end of the game, where it's like, you push yourself to see how far you can go with your team. Memory of Chaos, yeah, exactly. Ooh, an ace trash digger. Okay. Well, get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. See the cheese, I got it. I got the good cheese. Remember, you'll wait for me at the top. You're gonna be waiting until I get a second good healer built or like something, because one team I have Luocha, the other team I don't have Luocha, so I struggle. Unfortunately, I didn't get the thing that lets me break dissociation. That cheese looks like a rock. It's rock cheese. Yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All right. Yep, guaranteed freeze. Freeze them sooner. And I can do 2 of these maybe. Or enemies have a chance to resist frozen When an enemy deals damage to them, there's a chance. Yeah, this one. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's go beat up the deer.
Trouble ahead.
Nah, it's fine. Powerful beak. Do not fret. And then we hit him with one of these. Moon cheese, yeah. Oh, he's dissociated already. Look at him go.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Imagine getting to act.
I'll see you off.
I will dispatch you.
Oh, there's half his health.
All will be revealed.
All right, let's freeze him before I hit him with blade. In true lava fashion, you don't need abundance. Yeah, that's true, because you have heckin' Fushuan, who just kind of does everything you'd ever need. Ha! Get frozen, nerd! Alright. I'm gonna wait for him to actually summon everything. There we go. There we go. Because now that I did that,
This is double speed.
I'm able to deal a lot more damage because of the damage spread between frozen enemies.
Ready for death?
That paradise may be a savor it for me.
Eternal state.
And Japard. Oh yes, right. You're heckin' Japard.
Eternal sleep.
I'll see you off.
All right.
Time for a buzz.
Do this for the break. Yep. There we go. Ow.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Okay, will I get to act in time? I will not. So we'll hit this.
This combat needs
Okay, we'll go shred his defense first. Nice. I dissociated him.
Savor it for me.
And then one hit here.
All will be revealed.
Do this.
Flame. Blade of moon.
Make her cheat her turn. Freeze everyone.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Another ult.
Eternal state.
All right, dissociate everything. And it's all done. We freeze them forever. Who needs hunt when you could just make the enemy never get to attack you? I think I was hit once by the deer that entire fight. All right, let's go. Give me that. And now, I think, if I'm correct, we have a 10 pull on the standard banner. Let's go check to see what we're at. 5, 10, 11. Okay, we just got Himiko. So that's fine. We're 11 summons in. We only need 80 more and then we can guarantee our Bronya. Even though probably we should take Japard, but we're going to guarantee our Bronya. So, let's see what we get. 10 pull on, well, first let's prep it. Let's do a single. Okay, a hidden shadow. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Come on. Let's end the stream on a high note. Give me just a Bronya right off the bat. 20 pity 5-star, right? Or give me Clara's light cone. Giveth the goods, exactly. Come on. It is not. Hopefully it is a Pela constellation or a Lynx constellation. Those would be, or Eidolon. Those would be the best case scenario. Pela or Lynx. It's Lynx! Let's go! Lynx constellation. That's exactly what we were looking for. Oh, an extra copy of Resolution as well. I say it's a pretty good place to end it. Not upset at all about that. Because what is that? That's E1 Lynx, which makes it so she has 20% increased healing on enemies below half. Which means that whenever she heals Blade, she'll heal him 20% more. And Resolution is the cone that I'm using on Pela. What Resolution does, hold on, let me, oh, I have a couple of copies of this actually. Let me just slot these bad boys in. So now, when I hit an enemy that is not affected by Ensnare, there's an 80% base chance that they get their defense shredded by 14% for one turn, which stacks with Pela's already existing, this one? 31% defense shred at level 2, which I think gets this. I think this goes up to like 70. I'm not actually sure. It's a lot, but it'll make Pela's defense shred even stronger. So that's hype. Pela only bothers about auto attacking anyways. You just poke them and generate skill points, then shred. So, and we check Nameless Honor. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting close to completing the battle pass too. That's hype. But oh, there's an ad. Uh-oh. So you guys might have an ad. Yup, thought so. For those of you, however, who do not have an ad, let me real quick grab a Star Rail Special Pass and head over here. Oh, the background didn't load. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Let me head over to the train real quick before. Oh, you just reloaded stream, so no ad? Nice. All right, let me go and real quick equip one of these. Let's get a different, we've had the same music for a while. Let's go with, what about Warden of Jade? Pan of Indulgence. Trying to find a song real quick. Perfect. Oh, IBE Frog, or IB Frog. Oh my god, your name is IB Frog. Hold on, IBE Frog, what am I saying? IB Frog, welcome! Welcome, you are now a certified forest creature. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You followed right as the stream is ending. But let me go and see if we can find someone to raid. Who do we have? What do we have planned? What if I just send you guys to the ducks again? Yeah, IB Frog is here apparently. They have followed. Much appreciated. We love frogs here in this household. Let me go and see. Actually, you know, I feel like we might not raid today. I'm feeling like it's not a raid day. I am kind of very hungry. And I don't really have too much energy. So I will just do my silly little outro and I will see you guys then. So for anyone new here, like IB Frog or anyone else who has stopped by and found my silly little stream, I am Pale Noctua, the Fading Astral Owl. I stream Monday through Thursday at noon EST. I stream variety content on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we always stream Pokemon Unite. Right now, Mondays are Honkai Star Rail days, and Wednesdays we are playing through a Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke, which is going pretty well. We've only lost one Pokemon, and we just beat the 5th gym. So we are, or 5th gym. So we are getting close. It's gonna be rough from now on, because that was a really powerful Pokemon we lost, but it's what it is. So if you like hanging out with little old me, then I will see you guys tomorrow for some Pokemon Unite. But if you're more interested in just Star Rail content, you'll be looking to come back on next Monday. You know what? Yeah. Richard makes a good point. Let's just raid Taco of War. Why not? How could we... If I'm going to drop you guys off anywhere, I might as well drop you guys off with the ducks, right? Like, what if someone just left their stream on and all of a sudden they're just sitting on an empty screen? Might as well leave them with a screen full of ducks, right? Like, they'll get to see the baby duckies when they come back. That'd be nice. But yes, thank you all once again for stopping by. It was much appreciated. Really enjoyed the story quest. I can see how some people interpreted it poorly, but I actually don't think the lore was as bad. Like, I think it was just people blowing things out of proportion, because they shipped Dan Heng and Blade, and they're like, oh, he didn't transform Blade. Blade did it of his own accord. Huh. So I think it's fine. I think the lore is still pretty good. It'll be interesting to see how they continue going through their lore, and how Blade will be able to heal and everything, and what Jingliu will do, because you know that's not the last we're seeing of Jingliu. But yeah, thank you all once again for stopping by, and thank you, Iloid Tupo and IB Frog and Ray Stings, all for the follows today. It is much appreciated. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, not much appreciated. All right, I will get some food, and I will see you guys tomorrow at noon for some Pokemon Unite. Goodbye.